Hello. It's been a whole weekend, a couple days, about 5 days since you've seen the update on the house. So I'm going to show you what we've done in the last 5 days. So I received my hardware. So I'm getting all the hardware on the doors on, which I opted for the matte black square door handles, which I think look really good. And then I'm changing all of the hinges to the black matte and also putting a door jamb hinge in. I like that. I think it looks a little cleaner than having one sticking out of the baseboard. But getting those in, this is the only one I've received so far. I'm waiting on the rest of them. They should be coming today. So downstairs, I've been working on the front door and I have sanded and taken off that kick plate and the door knocker. I'll probably put a very simple door knocker on and a new black kick plate. I did get the door handle yesterday, which is again the square, that's the handle, and then it comes with a separate square deadbolt. So real pretty. There's all my hinge hardware that I just got yesterday too. So I have a lot of hinges to replace. So let me show you the kitchen. Okay, coming into the kitchen. I just have the cabinets in, I don't have the counters on. They did measure for the counters yesterday, and we should get them next Friday, about a week. It's usually a 10-day turnaround, but I think they're running a little ahead of schedule. So real pretty. These are 36-inch cabinets with the crown. It is the shaker white. The company that did my cabinets also does my counters, and they very generously gave me the handles. One thing I do like that this guy suggested, that my cabinet guy suggested, is to bring out the top cabinet for the refrigerator to match the depth of the counter, because when it sits in like this, it's really hard to reach. You don't have to reach all the way back, and it's really hard to reach. This one is really easy. They are all soft close too, and they're pretty nice. Yeah, everything's a soft close. So tomorrow my flooring gets put in, and like I said, they're going to replace the hardwood, take the vinyl off, and put all the same hardwood. When I get the hardwood, I'll get the stain to go on the rail so that it matches kind of closely, but at least it doesn't have a different tone to it. That's kind of what I'm more worried about. Also, I'm going to show you this up here. This up above the closet is nothing up there, and I'm thinking about putting a couple LVP pieces that are left over up there to kind of give a little bit of dimension when you come down, because people put decorative stuff or plants or what have you, and I can have that kind of hardwood look up there instead of just a flat white. So anyhow, but that's all that's going on. I still have a squirrel. The guys have not come back to patch that hole. I'm gonna call him today and tell him I'm ready for them to come out now that the painters are gone and the driveway's clear, he can get into it. But I'm getting a piece of metal to go over, a piece of flashing to go over that hole so that they can't dig a hole. Instead of having the whole side done, I am gonna have a patch. It might not look great, but it's not gonna look terrible either. So gonna do that and just working. My had a little bout of poison ivy that it got me. Had a little fight with poison ivy, and it's kind of cleared up. If you look back on the last video, I've got white all over me, and that was my medication for it. But Felicia graciously gave me some actual medication that dried it up in like 2 days, and so now it's starting to really heal and look a little bit better. And now it's still going down my chest, and I have some popping up here and there, but I think I've kicked most of it. So chalk it up to fighting poison ivy, right? Got to do it at least once every 10 years. Otherwise, okay, I'll video tomorrow when the carpet and the flooring's all in. So see you then. Bye.